Yeah, go for Sierra trainee.
Hey, just letting you know, Squad 1 Delta is plugged in, getting engaged. We're gonna hold here in our piece we worked on last night, make sure this is good and secured, and then we're gonna bump up towards 8-1 in Cedar. I'll let you know when we're ready.
Okay, sounds good, thanks.
Currently as you can see, we're here on the Parleys fire. These boys are our local IA squad, and they're designed to do fire mitigation with a fire response group as well. So we've got these guys, this is their first big assignment here on the Parleys fire. It's a type 2 incident right now. A lot of these guys are more or less used to little day fires where they kind of hit them, get them knocked out, and then they sit on it for a little bit, and then they're done, moving on to the next fire. Today, as far as fire activity goes, this is day 3 of this incident. Overall, the low side here on Division Sierra, there isn't really anything going on. There's some little smokers, and all our job today, right now, in the morning, is to kind of secure and make sure we've got this whole edge kind of more or less mopped up and secured so we can move forward, progressing into the deep country, into our division break. These boys are doing an extremely good job, and you can see in this oak that we're standing in here, this is extremely hard to fight fire in. There is a lot of potential after a fire goes through. A lot of times it just gets a lot of the understory and then leaves most of the upper canopy, which gives the opportunity for like a rekindle, and that will definitely pose a threat if we progress forward and don't have this secured, so we have our back door airtight. Okay, as far as fire activity, anticipated fire activity on this low side, we've got mostly cold. Our hike in was obvious. The work that the guys have done the last 2 days has held, and it's looking really well. As we progress forward up into the bigger timber, we're going to see a lot more fire activity. There will be a lot more potential in those areas, and bigger need for aircraft. So you've got a lot of helicopters that we're going to be utilizing today, aircraft, fixed wing, working with retardant, some more water. So it's going to be active on the high side, but down in here, yeah, it's going to be most likely minimal activity. Okay, so for the Squad 1 Delta, these guys are our local resource, and they are anxious to get on any fire to help our communities, make sure that we can keep them safe, and our fuel mitigation that we do early in the spring definitely helps give those folks, those communities, the peace of mind that there is a fire crew in their back pocket working for them, making the fire danger lower, and when there is a fire, we're here fighting the fire in their communities, making sure they're safe.
Squad 1 Delta, stand by for your 900 weather report. The winds are coming out of the east at 1 to 3 miles per hour. Our temperature is at 68 degrees. Relative humidity, 33. Break. Again, winds out of the east, 1 to 3, temperature 68, relative humidity 33. How copy? Hi, my name is Wyatt Weiss. I'm with Unified Fire Authority. I'm one of their wildland part-timers here on this summer. Today I'm going to be the lookout, which means I'm going to be taking weather for the area. And why that's important is because the weather can really change how fire can happen. We have relative humidity, temperatures, and as temperatures increase, fire behavior increases. And relative humidity tells us how moist and how wet all these fuels are. So the lower the number, the more fire can happen, the more active it can be. And I relay that every hour to my crew. So I use my radio and I hit them up and I let them know all those things. I give them a trend. I tell them the weather goes, the temperature's gone up, it's gone lower. And that just gives them an idea of how safe they are in this area. And if I see anything, I'm looking around during the hour, seeing if I see any wind shifts, anything like that, and I'll let them know exactly what's happening so that they can be as safe as they can be. Right now we're looking at it pretty cold. Right now it's 68 degrees, our relative humidity is 75, and we have 0 winds right now. So right now we're looking really safe, really healthy, and these guys are plugging in using their saws.
Riley Johnson, I'm with Squad 1 Delta, the initial attack squad for Salt Lake County. Today we are going to be putting in saw line, which is just basically just removing all the green, separating the green from the black, keeping putting in like a saw line, not hand line, but saw line to keeping the fire separated so it doesn't spread and go anywhere else. So this is Matt Buffard. He's my swamper, and he will be, basically he's picking up everything I'm cutting and he's separating the green, putting all the green stuff that hasn't burnt into the green deeper, and all the stuff that's burnt into the black already. So we're putting in about 6 to 8 feet of saw line, buffing out the corners, just making sure that we're pretty solid around this burn area so it's not going anywhere else.
This is a lot of our guys' first time out here. There's tons of excitement. You know, as far as camping out, doing direct line, and just the ins and outs of being on a big fire like this. We're really excited to be out here helping out the community and continue putting in good work.
This game trail cuts through and then dives right in. Yep. That's our best one there. So we're the Delta or 8-1 squatters right there. If we ever need to get down low, there is pink flagging that directs you right up into it. But everything below us is minus this green.